director of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Sora Limited.
Let's go.
We'll be using today's showcase to give you a first look at our next DLC fight.
Alright. It's starting.
Hardly anyone knows what we'll be announcing today, even among Nintendo staff worldwide. The development team and other stakeholders have been working on this fighter with the utmost secrecy, which means other Nintendo staff around the globe will only start making preparations for release after the showcase has been broadcast. So it won't be available right away. Please understand that it will take a little time. I think even many Nintendo employees will be surprised to see this and say, wow, really? So, let's all share in the fun of getting our hands on the latest information.
What's going on, Sakurai? What you doing?
Even if you say, that's not the character I was picturing, I hope you don't have any hard feelings. We've prepared a fighter reveal video. Once it starts, I think you'll figure out who it is pretty quickly. Now, let's do this.
Oh, shit. It's time, it's time. Okay.
The time has finally come.
It's a Fire Emblem character. Okay. Everybody's.
Upon our enemies.
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap?
Wow.
If you and I are one, I too am
Wow.
trapped in this void. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die? I thought as much.
See my
I
hero,
also don't wish
baby.
to die.
Oh my gosh. Nobody was right. Only the people who thought it was Fire Emblem characters is a Fire Emblem
You
character.
must join Smash.
Look at that.
Join Smash Brothers already. What in the world are you waiting for?
Everyone proceeds to die inside. Oh my fucking god.
So joining Smash consumes even the darkness itself.
Oh my fucking god. Whoa. He got. What the fuck?
Two swordsmen are there? And you wield the sword as well? What will you do? Huh. So that is how you plan to win the day?
Why did he turn to a girl?
I reward your cleverness this time.
What? The.
How is this?
Oh. He could change weapons?
Of anyone, you should be able to handle the hero's relics. With Arid Fire, strike with superior reach. Use Amir's overwhelming power. Unleash the blinding speed of Failnaught.
He's gonna be interesting to play with.
Creative. Each weapon matches a direction.
We kind of all knew. We never. Oh my gosh.
Your will and mine be now as one. To you, both sides of time are revealed. Through Smash, show the world.
This can't be it. Sakurai, you trolling. You trolling as fuck. No, this can't just be it. Nah, fuck that. Because 35 minutes? Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
There you have it. Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses is joining the battle. Fire Emblem Three Houses was released just last summer, so it's still very new. Even so, you'll soon be able to play as them in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This release is planned for January 28th. You'll have instant access
To be honest with you, not a lot of people wanted this because it's too many Fire Emblem characters. To be honest with you, but Fire Emblem's gonna be in this shit.
The producer said it's okay if I just say Fire Emblem. But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police will come and get you. So please be careful. The series' first entry launched.
Are you Don't tell us. We don't care, Sakurai. We don't give a shit. Okay?
You might be wondering what makes it particularly tactical. Well, it's tactical in that it simulates combat. You can think of it as moving pieces in a board game, or in other words, a game in which you advance units across a grid and battle.
I'm telling you, dude, double. It's going to be this game is going to be mainly Fire Emblem characters and Pokemon characters.
Sort of like in role-playing games.
So that's what this is going to be because these are they're over, they're taking over this whole game.
Characters permanently die. That's pretty direct language though, so perhaps we should just say they're sleeping with the fishes. But really, if a character fell in battle, you lose that unit.
To be honest with you, I don't think this is it because this is an easy character to make. Okay, down this, that. It doesn't take 30-something minutes just to explain the lore of Fire Emblem. No, it's another character. Fuck that. This can't just be it. This just can't be it. Why is he? But he is wasting a lot of time just talking about this shit though. We all know what Fire Emblem is.
With increasingly distinct characters and engrossing scenarios. Several characters also.
You hate Fire Emblem with a passion? I mean, I like Fire Emblem, but come on, bro. We knew it's a given that that this was gonna be in it.
I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the game. First comes your opponent's turn. They attack and you counter. Next comes your turn. And now, Fire Emblem Three Houses is the 17th game in the series. People who aren't Japanese in particular might be thinking, 17 games? There are that many? Well, if you include Fire Emblem Heroes in the remakes, but you don't include the Satellaview game, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, and Fire Emblem Warriors, then it comes out to 17 games. Let's try saying them in the Fire Emblem Can You Say It challenge. I'll give it a try.
This is how he wastes the film. Sakurai, you're hurting me.
There you go, 17. So you saw how I was counting in a weird way, right? I was counting in binary.
No, don't smash that dislike button on me. I didn't make this shit. My nigga. Don't fucking do that to me. If y'all want to do that, go to Nintendo, go to the actual Nintendo shit and dislike them. Don't do that shit to me.
Awesome, isn't it? You can actually count up to 31 on one hand. And if you use both hands, you can count all the way up to 1023. If you've given up counting the knots in a tatami mat, you could always give it a go. What is Fire Emblem Three Houses?
So that's why he went like this for.
The
Man,
male
this
version is
bullshit.
The female version is called Byleth, but in English they share the same name, Byleth. Byleth becomes a professor who ends up leading one of 3 academic houses. Once you've chosen a house, you guide them through their school life, and, well, you end
He's
up
really, like, he flicked us off. Yo, bro, I am,
you meet up with your grown-up students to battle against the
like, he's so late with this shit now.
It's a very
Like,
sad game in which your former allies become enemies, turn hostile, and try to kill you.
it's,
To understand the concept of Fire Emblem Three Houses, I played an early version of the game before its release. I've done the same thing before.
not yours.
Zelda
Okay.
Breath of the Wild,
Okay.
because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time. For that title, I borrowed an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all the areas,
Now, I know
and realized
he has not fucking picked up the controller and showed us how this character is. This character is not that in depth for
I did the
30
same this time,
fucking,
but with there
35
being
fucking
houses and
minutes. No.
multiple endings, it was
There's
really
another
hard.
character after this. Like, to be honest
And
with
of
you,
course, there
there's
were-
another character after this. But he is just wasting time so much.
The game has multiple routes, and the outcome of each is very different. Your experience will vary depending on the route you choose, and many of the characters you meet will adopt different roles in the story. I'll try to avoid spoilers when I'm talking about the fighter. I hope you'll understand. Before my demonstration, I should point out that when I did the Terry Bogard showcase video, I mentioned that it was recorded a month in advance. But this time, we have to account for the holidays and such, so we're filming 2 months in advance of this video's release. Right now, it's actually November. Therefore, some of what I'm about to show you might differ a bit from the finished version. As always, I'm using a special in-game camera and such for demonstration purposes. Here I go.
Hey, this hurt kind of hurts me because it's not who we all thought it
This is our
was.
new fighter.
Like, but it's not.
Sadly, they're lacking in mobility. It's maybe a bit better
I
than
don't know.
Robin's, but that's about all you can say for them. Throws are not their
I mean,
strength.
I figured as much that this
But
this
actually,
character would be in the
you could say
game.
that they're
Like,
the distance demon.
yeah.
The hero's relic they use changes depending on the direction you input with the stick. Each of the hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem Three Houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that. First, let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward inputs, the Sword of the Creator. The Sword of the Creator here is Byleth's default weapon. They use it for flurry
I do like the music of this game though.
tilt attacks, where it takes the form of a whip. They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves. For their up smash attack, they'll whip the sword upward to launch enemies in the air.
That's fucking Richter's.
Sword overhead.
That's Richter's up tilt.
The hit detection for this attack lasts for a relatively long time. The up special move is really something. The sword extends like this, allowing you to do things like this. It was pretty terrifying how I knocked him into the air with that attack. And in addition,
Okay.
you can do awful things like this.
He's
That said, you'll
so
get opponents
he's
up
a
with
Richter
damage
Zero
to a certain
Suit
percentage.
Moth. Richter Zero Suit Moth.
Exceed
No,
that percentage,
Richter,
you need to be careful. You may find
Joker,
yourself committed
Rick,
dodge.
yeah, Richter,
I've already shown this, but you can
Moth,
also use it to
you
latch
know,
onto
whatever.
edges. So that's the up special. Now for the sideways inputs. This is Erdfar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology. First, we'll go through the forward and back air attacks. As you can see, they have a long reach. Like so. Marth's air attack keeps opponents in check too, right? If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat him.
Damn.
Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range. It'll connect even from here. Also, if you add an upward tilt, it will be stronger.
If you add an upward tilt, it'll be stronger. What kind of
Knock the opponent
bullshit?
down. The side attack won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them. By the way, the tip of the lance is more powerful. The
He
chest
tips. He
so it's not
tips.
suited to close combat. It won't deal much damage, and it won't launch opponents far. That's why, as a rule, you want to hit with the blade part aimed upward. Or downward in this case. Next, the side
He
special.
fucking tips.
Byleth will simply swing the lance like this, but again, it has excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent is at this distance, it'll still hit.
This is crazy,
You can
man.
do a smash attack to charge forward a little, like this. But as you'd expect, it can be easily shielded, so be careful. Use it in midair and you'll carve up a large area. Returning to the side air attacks from earlier, they have great horizontal reach, but they lack verticality. So this complements it well, although you'll be vulnerable when you land. Now, for the downward inputs. For these, by the
Please tell me he doesn't like fucking.
it's named after a weapon that appears in user
Please tell me he doesn't like.
down air attack. It really is strong.
How would I say this?
You can try for a meteor effect with this attack. Next is the down smash attack.
He doesn't talk about the music, the stage, for fucking 35 minutes.
And
Like-
the down special, Byleth channels all their energy into a devastating strike. It's a bold move, similar to the Falcon Punch, but here's what makes it different. When readying the move, there's a super armor effect, which allows you to withstand an attack. Just so you know, if you execute a Falcon Punch at about the same time, it plays out like this. It's a bit slower than the Falcon Punch, but due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage. Unless you get grabbed. Another notable aspect is that it lets you pass through platforms. While you're charging up, you can breeze past platforms like this to reach a lower area. It won't let you jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack. Also, you can turn around during the move. The swing takes a while, so if an opponent runs behind you during the move, you can quickly change direction. Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move, it can be really effective when used against a group of opponents. Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit, any opponents on the ground nearby will still be launched a little. It's as if the quaking of the ground launches them. By the way, earlier I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves. I don't recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series, because you'll just get loads of counters. It hits with that much power in a single attack.
Good thing he's
Actually
optional.
multiply the power of blocked attacks, and using easily anticipated attacks like
To
this,
be honest with you,
hit
I'm not.
counter after counter.
I'm not hype. I'm not hype for this. This shit is a given. It's not supposed to be like a surprise type shit.
It shares its name with the bow from the Knights of the Round Table. It only appears in a few neutral moves.
I mean, I knew a Fire Emblem character was coming
Similar to a move of Pit's and other
because
fighters like it. It lets you spin the weapon around.
that's just neutral.
It's also easy to create certain combos with it. And with the neutral special, you'll let loose an arrow. It seems pretty straightforward, right? But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this bow. First, The biggest difference between this bow and Link's is that once you enter the command, you can keep charging until it's ready. You can't release it partway through the charge, so when it does fire, the arrow travels at high speed. It's also very powerful. That said, you can still cancel out of the stance using the shield button. You can also change direction while in the stance. It works up until this point, but if you keep holding the button, you'll unleash a powerful arrow that looks like a beam of light. You can perform this move by keeping the button held down.
My expectations was high, bro. Like, really high. It wasn't low at all. It was high as shit. Like, seeing this character, don't get me wrong, it looks fun. I'll play him when he comes out, and I'm okay with it. But
so you see, a situation like this,
as the 5th character of this whole fighter pass, they could have done something like unexpected, you know? Like, this was expected. It's a Fire Emblem character. They put Fire Emblem characters in each in all of their shit, you know?
As it is, after all, a long-range move.
They put Fire Emblem characters in all their games. So this was expected. But where everybody was thinking, this wasn't really expected. Meaning, yet, you know? I mean, this could have been out when fucking, if they would have surprised us, they would have put this before Terry. You know, Terry, if it was really cool, like, think if Terry was not in the game. They could have put this before Terry.
It's set up so that the default and odd number,
like, we was all expecting a Fire Emblem character, yes, okay?
However, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th colors are, as you can see,
I do like that though. That's pretty cool.
Those of you who played the original
But
game,
yeah, they could have put this before Terry and hyped this up. They put Terry, and then we were like, oh shit, Terry?
in the 7th and 8th,
Who's gonna be the last one? If we have Terry Bogart in this game, who's gonna be the last fighter of this pass? It's a fucking Fire Emblem character that we already know. That was gonna be in this.
Next, I'll introduce the stage.
I'm not mad at it, anything, but like, damn, like, bro.
Garreg Monastery. This is how Garreg Monastery is laid out in the original game. From these, we chose to have it cycle through the marketplace, reception hall, bridge.
Another FE care. FE, yes, FE. Like, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed of this because he said the final. Like, I thought it was gonna be something that unexpected, like something like crazy, right? A character that's crazy. This character's was already known that this was gonna be in it, you know. Now he's talking. Now,
Dimitri, Dudu, or Ingrid. Their names are a bit difficult to say. They're largely from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Since it's a kingdom, that means they have a monarchy. For that reason, I guess you could say Dimitri
35 minutes.
He had quite a difficult life, and may
To be honest with you guys, I think this.
He's an unfortunate one, that one.
I don't want to believe that this is gonna be it, but he hasn't even fucking talked about the smash attack, the smash,
here you can break them, you see.
Talking about breaking shit.
If you do break them, the stage will expand to the left and right. I wonder where people will buy their supplies now. And in the background, you can see the gatekeeper.
Gives a fuck about the gatekeeper, yo. It does look like a good character, but at least we got a sec. Yeah, that is true. That is true, dude. At least we do got another fighter pass, but
and the guests in the reception hall are Edelgard, Dorothea, and Petra.
They should have showed us something
Take note,
crazy.
it's not spelled Edelgard.
Like something crazy. for the last. This is the last fighter pass of this fighter pass. I know we have another one, and it's gonna get even crazier then. But they should have ended on like a hit or something.
Go through some terrible ordeals. You'll notice there are prominent chandeliers above the stage. It's possible to knock them down.
Well, this direct was unexpected. It was dark, dude. As you can see my face, I'm like, Fire Emblem character. Okay, cool. And he's taking his sweet fucking time. We are at, right now it's 7:25. He's taking his sweet time to explain this shit. Like, bro.
Also, you can break this table.
Bro.
Just like the sign that reads fooding.
Like, I want to believe that this is not just it. Okay? Okay. He could redeem himself. He will redeem himself if he shows us something, a little clip, I guess. A little clip of the new character of the second pass, you know? Just another clip of the second pass. But if it's Dante,
the guests are from the Golden Deer. Claude,
if it's Dante, Sora, or whatever,
to the Leicester Alliance.
That would be cool. He could redeem himself, but show us gameplay. Don't show us like, show us anything at this point. You know what I'm saying?
And Claude is the sharpest of the bunch.
Cause, damn.
Both Claude and Hilda are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy of the Holy War, the 4th title in the Fire Emblem series. I guess once you've reached the 17th game and are creating 40 characters for each new entry,
I told the homie I was gonna be Scorpion.
The naming process must be
it was going to be Scorpion, but I was reaching. Some people thought it was gonna be Sub-Zero.
It's just a long pathway, plain and simple. You can expect plenty of blows to be exchanged at the edges of the screen. You could also say it's a place where the fail knot really shines, and in this sense, I think it suits the Golden Deer perfectly. The last area is the cathedral, only with some passage. The guests appearing in the cathedral are Seth, Flame, and Rhea. There's Seth, who appears to have an extremely strong bond with his sister, Flame. She seems to be under the protection of him and Rhea, who you can see fighting during the opening of Fire Emblem Three Houses. All three have character quirks related to their true identities. I feel that Flame might be saying shush at this point, so I'll leave it at that. This is a simple area of the stage. All it has are these platforms. Being the last area, it may be a place where some intense battles will be waged.
Really?
You'll cycle through each location in about 2.5 minutes. Okay, today we'll have a tag team battle in Squad Strike with the DLC team pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists throughout the ages. That'll give us precisely 5 players per side. Alright, here we go, Joker. Joker! And Hero! Gee, we really made a lot, huh? Banjo! By now, I think you know what I'm doing. But basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5 opponents with just the professor here. But as expected, it's going to be a pretty tough battle, so I'm using anything I can get my hands on. It's not going to land that easy.
Ether, welcome to the stream. Dude, I need a sword, bro. I'm the same way, y'all. I need a sword too, man. I really want a sword or Dante or somebody, not a Fire Emblem character.
Got it.
I'm like hurt. I'm hurt about this one.
He's invincible for a moment here.
Like the final DLC, Fighter Pass, and it's I don't know.
Perfect shield of that, huh?
I mean, the moveset, the character's cool, the concepts, everything is good, great, but our expectations were so high that my reaction is like so low right now, like terribly low. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys, like seriously.
There's Mom.
This dude is just fucking. Right now, he's like just.
Spot,
I don't know.
Ah, I shouldn't have taken that. Gardevoir. Well, I guess no one uses projectiles. At this point, it doesn't matter if Gardevoir's there or not.
They're making more. I know they're making more. Okay, I know they're making more. It's just that for the final,
I can't waste the chance.
the final fighter pass of this fighter pass, you're gonna give us a final fate.
What are you charging up for?
Oh, they already did show us this. Okay, but that was weak.
Still more.
Whatever. Like I said, the final fighter pass,
Right, it's mine.
they should have
Although
went
I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this
hard with this shit, you know?
I hit him.
When he did the 3, I thought he was gonna
I was
reveal
trying to fight using
3 characters or something,
but what matters
or
is
someone
that
unexpected, you know what I'm saying?
It can be fun to play like this, especially in tag team, so I think it's a good idea to try imposing different types of challenges on yourself. The end.
Yep, this whole, like right
another
now,
additional
my
news.
time is
Since it's from the
7:31.
Fire Emblem series, we'll be adding each of the new tracks to all the Fire Emblem stages. There are already a lot of Fire Emblem tracks in the game. The selection this time has been made.
Oh
taking those
boy,
existing
I want to
tracks
see
into
some
consideration.
move sets. I want to see some other
11
shit.
songs are
I
being
want to.
added. This includes arrangements.
Yeah,
in
me
English,
too.
Japanese and English.
Yeah.
I hope you'll enjoy these as well. We're also adding in a new spirit board. It includes the house leaders among some of the other popular characters. Sothis is Legend class. Also, there's a new classic mode route, a heroic legacy, which is designed to let you enjoy classic
Don't play
Fire
it.
Emblem stages
I don't want to
throughout
see
the
you play
series.
this damn route.
The final battle is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that.
Okay, don't play it.
Now for the Mii Fighter costumes. Please take a look.
Redeem yourself with Mega Man X, please. Cause I need him as a Mii Fighter costume right now. I need my Mega Man costumes again. The fuck? The fuck? Altair? That's unexpected. That was really unexpected. Altair? Here we go. There it is. I need that costume. Yep. I'm on it. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Oh, and Mega Man Battle Network. Look at that. At least I got my Mii costumes that I wanted. Bro, Cuphead? Yo! Okay, I'm happy about that. Even though it's a fucking Mii costume, I'm happy they put Cuphead in the game. We got stands and now we got Cuphead. They're the rabbits. Fuck the rabbits, man. Okay, Cuphead and the Mega Man costumes. Altair was unexpected. I didn't think they would put him in it.
This time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume. And for those of you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added. It's called Floral Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting Cagney Carnation. I hope you enjoy these as well. After purchasing a costume, I recommend using the sharing feature. If someone has created a Mii fighter, you can play using the costume it's wearing immediately after you download it. And now, onto the amiibo.
Richter and Dark
For
Samus.
Dark Samus looks pretty good, doesn't it? Dark Samus and Richter are planned for release on Friday, January 17th.
Those look cool. Super Smash Bros. Okay.
And now, with the addition of Byleth, the Fighters Pass is finally complete. The lineup was Joker, Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry Bogard, and Byleth.
You should have put Byleth like right after
For
Hero
more
or
than
some
70
shit.
fighters, only 5 have been added. But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience. And since the roster was already so large to begin with, right from the start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on. There really were a lot of new mechanics, weren't there? When we add a new fighter, we don't simply make their attacks or their movements a little different. Instead, we try to offer you a whole new style of play. As I stated, we'll continue to release more DLC fighters down the line. I had thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
Oh! Okay. What? Even more fighters. 5 more. 11. 6 more. 6 more.
Looks like there will be 1 more fighter than last time. For this reason, we will be releasing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2. It will be available for pre-purchase on the date shown, so please keep an eye out.
20 December
Now that it's
3rd.
official, we intend to move ahead with development. Of course, like last time, the contents will remain unknown for now, and I'm personally very sorry that we have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed. Like last time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that, you would understand why and purchased it. Furthermore,
No.
the new additions have already been decided. Even if I receive many requests regarding potential candidates on Twitter, I'm afraid it would be very hard to consider them. But I still hope you'll look forward to it.
Can we get a glimpse of who's next?
Including a bonus with Fighters Pass Volume 2. Last time, it was a Rex costume, but this time, here's what we have. It's a Mii Fighter costume for Mii Sword Fighter, the ancient soldier gear from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This will not be for sale individually, so it can only be acquired as part of Fighters Pass Volume 2.
Don't give a fuck. Lastly, what's lastly?
It's been reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest selling fighting game in the world. Personally, I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game, but I guess it's seen as a fighting game around the world. Seems like Street Fighter 2 was in the lead for a while, but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total sales. However, I'm not sure if this is accurate. There were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2, or 6 to 7 if we really want to get into the weeds. Plus, there's the arcade versions and the 25 ports to other systems, so I don't know if that's been accounted for. Also, I don't know if that really qualifies as one game. It's up for discussion. So, who knows? But when it comes to a single piece of software, it seems
It's like
Super
40
Smash Bros.
minutes, Al.
is number 1.
He's still talking.
Although, I still don't know if it can really be called just a fighting game. I feel like it's become more than a fighting game, some sort of celebration of gaming or something else entirely. Also, I feel a deep attachment to the 5 DLC fighters. The first Fighters Pass just wrapped up, but it was decided that there will be more DLC, which means no breaks for me. I plan to keep working hard, so I hope you can continue to support us.
Can we see something,
That's it.
Sakurai?
Thank
Something? No, don't wave. Don't wave. Oh, oof. Cool. Cool. I woke up for this. I woke up so early in the morning for this. Ooh.